هو ليه؟ لازم تخلق تنافس كتير. اول ما تفقد الكره تضغط، الواجب الدفاعي، الواجب الهجومي، رتم اللعب، كل حاجه. فانا اشوف وانتظر ازاي يتعامل جوارديولا مع اسلوب جريليش وتاقلم جريليش مع اسلوب جوارديولا، لان هو زي ما بقول لك موهبه كبيره جدا جدا جدا. انما مشكله جريليش هتظهر في اول موسم، والموسم الثاني بتاعه هيبقى موسم مختلف. اي مشكله؟ المشكله انه يتاقلم مع فكر واسلوب جوارديولا.
لا هو هيتاقلم.
لما فاكر يا حاتم لما قلنا في بعض الاحيان رياض محرز كان جاي افضل لعيب، واول موسم ليه قعد فتره من فترات قاعد احتياطي، معظم الموسم قاعد احتياطي.
صحيح.
الان هو لازم يتاقلم مع الاسلوب والفكر والريتم والاداء بالنسبه لي، لان زي ما بقول لك موهبه كبيره بالنسبه لجوارديولا. حاجه ثانيه انه يديله رقم 10، حاجه كبيره. طبعا مسؤوليه كبيره. حتى جريليش لما دخل الدريسنج روم ولقى التيشيرت موجود و10 قال لك انا ما كنتش متوقع.
لكن انت محمد انت كنت رقم 10، كنت مهاري. اللاعب المهاري واللاعب الذكي لا يحتاج لوقت للتعقل. اللاعب صاحب المهاره الفنيه الكواليتي لا يحتاج الى وقت للتعقل
الا مع جوارديولا.
لا يمكن انت مع الدخول يضع عندك الاحتياط، لكن انا اتكلم كل ما سيضعه في المباراه سيقدم اضافه.
تلخيصا ربما حديث ابو شريف كان يقول 100 مليون وهو مش ضامن
لكن اتكلم انا 100 مليون.
هو حقيقه اليوم احنا مع بعض، احنا عارفين جوارديولا.
لا معك انا لا اتكلم على اساس، بس انت تتكلم اليوم على 100 مليون. انت لما ماجواير يكون ب 80 مليون واداره السيتي تتصل باداره استون فيلا تقول انا اريد.
واستعداد الانجليز مختلف ايضا قبل انطلاق هذه المباراه ومباراه اللقب. حاتم نتحدث ملعب ويمبلي، نتحدث على حضور الجماهير في ظل جائحه كورونا، يعني عدد مهول من الكراسي سيتم توزيعها، بما معناه باننا اليوم موعودون على موقعه فنيه عاليه.
هو من الواضح عبد الله سنشهد موسم استثنائي هذا الموسم، خاصه بعد السنوات العجاف اللي كانت فيها بعض المشاكل الصحيه اللي كان الجماهير بعيده عن الجمهور، واثر سلبا حقيقه على جماليه المباريات وخاصه في الدوري الانجليزي. اليوم لما نشأ تدريجيا بعد اخذ القرار ان ستعود الجماهير للملاعب بعد اخذ التطعيم والكل يصبح معناها في حمايه نوعا ما، العدوى تكون بعيده على الجميع، فكيف سنشهد موسم استثنائي. الانجليز حقيقه في طور، لكن نتكلموا انا الدوري الانجليزي البريمير ليج بصدد الان الابتعاد على جميع الدوريات بالقيمه التسويقيه، بالثبات على المستوى الدخل المادي لبعض الانديه. هذه كلها
during the first games, also those players that they want them to win confidence on the games, because at the end both teams will have a very demanding season, and they know that they need as many players as possible engaged in the game, and that's probably why we will see that even though it is a friendly match, it's not going to look like this when the referee whistles.
How do you think can affect the fact of playing a friendly but with both teams involved in their competitions?
Well, normally when you plan the week with the microcycle, that day, the -3 that they call it before the game, 3 days before the game, it's the one that you have a bigger load. So for sure that the coaches are managing these loads, and they will be managing the minutes. We will probably see a lot of substitutions at halftime in order to give minutes to everyone and also manage this fatigue that you're mentioning.
I did mention some of the comments on the live chat, which is boiling. Imad Fazal says, not a bad lineup, guys, but Levy should come on in the second half. We agree. Lots of people asking where is Lewandowski as well. Foxiu SWT, for example, saying where is Lewandowski? I think we'll see him maybe in the second half.
Against Haaland, please. Yes. I'm really excited to see this talent.
Most definitely. Right, we're going to be talking about the lineups a little bit more in just a second, but let's go back to Spencer because he's got some more fans with him. All right, it's time to start asking the fans some questions. So I'm going to bring in two of them who happen to be from here. Gentlemen, tell me your names.
Ignacy, Pau.
We have Ignacy and Pau, and you two are from Barcelona, correct? Yes. Okay, and you've been to a couple of games before, right?
Yes. Like the match with Bayern, the 3-0, and some other La Liga games.
Yeah, other ones like Barca 5, Valencia 2, or some La Liga games.
That's it. We remember the scores. Lewandowski's now on our side, but I do see that you have the new kit that you must have just gotten it today.
Yes.
Can we see who do we have here? We have Rafinha. Okay. So why Rafinha?
because I like it, and it's not like Ansu Fati, Lewandowski. It's too typical. It's like new.
Let's hope he has a good season. All right, we're going to do a quiz. I'm going to ask you guys 3 questions. Let's see how many of them you can get right. Let's start with question number 1. The last time these 2 teams met here at the Camp Nou was in 2015. What was the final score? A, 4-0 Barca, B, 4-0 City, or C, a 2-2 draw?
2-2 draw.
4-0 Barça.
It was 4-0 Barca. Messi scored a hat-trick. It's a Champions League game. Neymar also scored. Okay, so 1-0. Question 2. These teams have not faced each other since January of 2016. Since that time, January of 2016, how many trophies have these 2 teams won combined? A, 17, B, 21, or C, 24?
A, 17.
I would say 21.
Right now, Pau is 2 for 2, and Ignacy, we need to get you on the board because it's 21, City of 112. Well, okay, that's all right. It's all right. You know what? We're just having fun. Question number 3. No multiple choice. Tell me the exact number. Pep Guardiola played 384 games for Barca. He scored 14 goals in 14 different games. How many of those 14 games did Barca lose?
4.
3, I don't know.
Well, the answer is 0. They didn't lose a single game when Pep scored. But you guys are winners as a team. Congratulations. Can I get some final score predictions for tonight, please?
2-3 for City.
I'm going to say the same, 2-2.
2-2, 2-3 for City. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We appreciate honesty. Pau and Ignacy, thank you. Enjoy the game tonight, all right?
Thank you.
All right, send it back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Spence. The Barca players warming up here.
With a new shirt, actually, also.
Yeah, new warm-up shirt as well, according to the third kit. And Paul was worried here that we're going to get hit by a football as the goalkeepers warm up. The players are passing the ball around as well.
I'm not worried about the goalkeepers. I'm worried about the players. Whenever they start finishing, you'll see.
We have to stay in no worries at all.
They're going to aim for us. Guys, on the live chat, if you want us to get hit by a football, fill the live chat with footballs and you'll see how evil the people are watching us. Right, shall we talk a little bit about how the season has started? Because obviously I think the fans were a little bit disappointed. Little bit maybe is a bit of an understatement sometimes, for some fans anyway. But yeah, after that 0-0 draw at Camp Nou against Rayo Vallecano, but there were silver linings. Barca created the opportunities and then they reacted the following week.
Yeah, those 21 finishing situations that we mentioned, we stepped into the box a lot. It was we said that in the post-match analysis that is that kind of game that when you score more than one, but it didn't go in that day.
We're seeing on our screens right now Juan Carlos Unzué, in fact, just before the players come on, a team of people who suffer this disease.
Ela squad in the shirts, Equipo Ela.
Exactly,
Ela
a squad, the ALS squad will make their appearance on the team, and I think we'll get some words from Juan Carlos Unzué to thank the fans for being here today. As we said before, over 80,000 tickets sold. Obviously, it's a big attraction, a game between 2 big teams, but also it's great. We almost got hit there. It's also great that all of the proceeds, all of the sales on tickets will go to fund the investigation against this disease.
Well, it's a fantastic way to celebrate a football game between 2 of the best squads in the world, no doubt at all. And well, let's see, of course, how everything ends, but it will be a great test, I think, for Barca at the same time, challenging Manchester City, that we will say that from pre-season games, although, the team faced Real Madrid, and also this start of the league, one of the toughest sides in the world.
Yeah, and especially because they play in a similar way than we do. It's going to be, both teams are going to try and win the possession. And indeed, it is an important thing to mention that Juan Carlos, when he played and when he was a coach, he always promoted this kind of playing, starting from the back, having the goalkeepers participating. That is something that we will see today with Iñaki Peña on our squad. And it's going to be pay him like an honor on how he was as a player and as a person.
Yeah, exactly. You talk about the styles, and you talked about, Bruno, before, the duel between Lewandowski and Erling Haaland, which we'll have to wait for, maybe in the second half. But there are other interesting ones as well. There's Xavi against Guardiola.
Absolutely.
The teacher and the student.
Yes.
There's maybe Pedri, Bernardo Silva.
Yes, and the fact that today these two teams are playing a friendly, but tomorrow there is a Champions League draw, and there is of course the possibility to see Barca and Manchester City pairing in the same group. So well, we'll have to see how the draw goes tomorrow. Also live with a live show, a special show live here on YouTube and Barca TV Plus. So well, who knows who are going to be the teams pairing Barca, but this is one of the possibilities.
Right, let's focus on one of the names that's in the starting lineup, because we've got these kids in front of us in Barca jerseys screaming his name at the top of their voices. They're saying Rafinha, Rafinha, see if they can catch his attention. But Paul, he came on in the game the other day. Obviously, the splashiest effect, I think, was Ansu Fati, but Rafinha also played his role in Barca improving.
Yeah, what he added to the team was that high pressure, forcing the opponent to lose possession. He was like participating also when we had the ball. He was all the time moving around, giving options at the back of the center backs, also receiving into the feet and going for 1v1 actions like he likes to do. So he provided a lot of options, and he was a nightmare literally for the opponents.
What about Lewandowski, Pau, the other day, scoring his first 2 goals for Barca? Not just the goals, I think. All the rest of the things that he adds to Barca's game, I think are really important. Well, not better way to start than scoring a brace in a really difficult stadium like Anoeta. And actually, if I'm not wrong, also Lewandowski has scored his fastest ever goal in his career before a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's that.
There's an interesting conversation going on there. I wonder what they're chatting about.
What language do you think?
Well, exactly. Could be Spanish, could be English, could be German. Exactly.
No, I don't know. I think it's more a personal chat here. Yeah.
No, you were talking about Lewandowski, sorry.
Yeah. Well, Lewandowski proved that he's a boxman, a box player. No, both goals came from a position which is very close to the opponent's goal, and that's something that Barca needs, because in the end we know that we want to have possessions. We want to have possessions close to the opponent's goal, and having somebody there that constantly gives you an option and can win space out of nowhere, like in the first goal when he moved to the second post, then came into the first one and hit the ball into the net. That's something we will need, and it will be key to win those games where we start 0-0
and to see Ansu Fati smiling again, Robert.
That's priceless, priceless. To see Ansu Fati smiling again is just a joy. And once again, he came on the other day, 2 assists, 1 goal.
Yeah, and what an assist, no? The first one, that timing. Sometimes when you have played for many years, you see that the young players, they normally rush way too much, and the case of Ansu is completely the opposite. He manages the timing even better than many players that have been playing for a lot of years, and this at the end gives him advantages. He has the capacity of overcoming, of finishing, of playing 1-2, of having possessions, so he can like really provide a lot to Barca.
We've talked about the attacking players. We'll talk about Ter Stegen in the defence in a little bit, but let's go back to Spence for one last time and see what he has to say, or what the fans have to say outside the stadium.
Well, this is a friendly after all, so in order to make it just that, we need to incorporate some of the folks from the other side. This is a friendly, so I assume you two are Manchester City fans. Please tell me your names and where you're from.
I'm Aidan.
And I'm Rebecca, and we're both from Ireland.
And what brings you to the match tonight?
We came on holidays and we just happened that the match was on this weekend, so it was a good coincidence to happen.
And I assume you're obviously City fans. And maybe,
I am, yes.
Half and half maybe.
but you've got the spirit working for you today with the shirt, so everything looks good.
She's more of a Chelsea fan now, but I got the jersey on for today, so...
That's hard work.
That was a big job. That was a big job.
All right, well, considering that maybe you're the more polished City fan, I'll ask you the questions. And Rebecca, if you want to chime in, we're fine with that too. 3 questions. We'll start with number 1, multiple choice. How many seasons did Xavi Hernandez and Pep Guardiola play together? 1, 3, or 5?
I'd be guessing 3.
And 3 it is. It was exactly right. From 98 to 01, he says he knew it. All right, question 2. If it didn't happen often, but the first time Xavi and Pep were on the pitch together for Barca was in December of 1998 against a team who won La Liga at some point, but now they play in the 3rd division of Spanish football. What team was it when they made their debuts on the pitch together? Was it UDI Salamanca, Deportivo La Coruña, or Racing de Santander?
I'd be saying Racing de Santander, whatever that was.
We're one
great Spanish now, so
that's okay. We're 1 for 2. It was La Coruña. They're in the 3rd division right now. All right, final question. This is not multiple choice, and because you're a City fan, I'm expecting you to get this. This past season, Barca bought 3 players from Manchester City. Can you name all 3?
Ferran Torres, Bernardo Silva. If that deal has gone through,
No.
That's going to happen.
No. I'm talking last season.
Sergio Aguero.
That's 2.
And who's the 3rd?
Defender. Was started at Barca and then came back.
Let me think. I'm pulling a blank here now. I can't think.
I'm gonna just give it to you. Eric Garcia.
Oh yes, that's it. My bad.
Well, we'll still call you a winner because you're here supporting a great cause, and we hope that you both have fun at the game tonight. Can I get a final score prediction, please?
I'm going to say 2-1 to Man City.
I'm going to go 4-2 Man City, hopefully.
All right. Thank you both for joining us. Have fun at the game tonight, all right?
Thank you.
All right, we'll send it back to you. This is it. Barca City, we're friendly today.
Thank you, Spence. And it's nice to hear from the opponent fans too. I want to make a big shout out to our producer, Laia, who just saved our lives, our cameraman's life, and our staff, everyone. We almost got hit by a shot coming from behind, but sorry there. Our producer Laia was there to save our lives.
A good goalkeeper.
Very good goalkeeper. Thank you, Laia. Anyway, talking about goalkeepers, Barca have only conceded 1 goal in 2 games, but have been strong defensively, and that's credit to the defense and to Ter Stegen as well.
Yes, special mention for Ter Stegen. No, he has been doing those saves that Barca goalkeeper, but that they are not easy. And also the stability of the team. At the end, when you dominate, what we saw against Rayo Vallecano was that basically whenever they recovered, they didn't do any counter-attack, they didn't generate many chances, Rayo Vallecano. In the end, they had 2 very, very clear. But we know that in the way we play, having the possession at the opponent's half and everything, there is a lot of space at the back. And you know that every game, or almost every game, there are going to be 1, 2, or 3 that you need the goalkeeper there.
Definitely, it's been great to see Ter Stegen in top form again. Let's talk a little bit about Manchester City as well, Bruno. You mentioned it before. Obviously, they drew at the weekend in what was considered one of the best games of the season so far, 3-3 against Newcastle. But we know what they're all about.
Yes, I mean they are second in the Premier League, 7 points, just behind Arsenal that have done a perfect start of the
Arsenal
campaign.
on fire, yeah.
Yes, and well, the other day they were 3-1 down, and they were able to come back and in the end, get a point. So we are talking, I think, about one of the best squads in the world. They have kept practically the same squad like last campaign, but they've had a goal machine, a number 9 like Haaland, that of course can make the difference in this squad. Pau, I don't know your thoughts. Last year they were close to achieve important things in Europe. In the end, they lost against Real Madrid, but they won the Premier League. Do you see also City this year fighting for the Premier League and the Champions League?
Yes, for everything, I would say. No, of course, they did an amazing season, and look at who they signed. No, they have the continuity of important people as well. Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, apparently also, Rodri, a lot of players that give them a lot of stability in all the positions that they have on the field. And Guardiola is that kind of coach that gives, you never know who's going to be starting, no, who's going to be playing. Mare, that is starting today, started one game, play only 2 minutes in one game, so that gives you more options when playing. It makes you more unpredictable, and in the end, when you have a coach or a coaching staff that know very, very well what do they want to play, that organizes the team and it gives you a collective superiority that other teams don't have.
We talk a lot about Haaland, but of course today it will be a fantastic chance to see Julian Alvarez, also one of the signings of Manchester City, a young player, another striker, so he's starting today.
Right, we'll have to see. Bruno, I think we're going to have to leave you here, Pau and I, because we're going to go and call the game on Barca TV Plus. Just a reminder for fans, once the game starts, we'll be off YouTube, we'll be off Facebook, but you can follow the game on Barca TV Plus, so be sure to come and join us. Bruno, we'll leave you here with it and speak to you in a few minutes.
Fantastic, Robert, Pau, thank you. We'll hear you later on during the game. There we saw the big squad of ALS, all the heroes actually that are all those guys, all those people. And here we see, of course, Haaland, Lewandowski. Let's see if there is this challenge between both of them in the second half. Both of them will start in the bench. Now we see the players sending the warm-up exercises. Actually, the substitutes are the only ones staying on the field today. This game that will be officiated by Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez from Murcia, and well, it's a friendly, but at the same time with both teams involved in the official competitions. Well, for sure the intensity will be really high, and yeah, it will be a good test, no doubt at all, for FC Barcelona. That of course this weekend they have another league game, another home game against Real Valladolid. Well, Eric Garcia, of course, with his former teammates, also having a word. Lewandowski and Haaland, they shared league in the Bundesliga when Haaland was playing for Dortmund and Lewandowski for Bayern Munich. A big rivalry there. Now they are defending one Barca's colors, the other one City's colors. But well, Haaland also has been, yeah, Lewandowski has been a reference for Haaland in many years, as he's of course a young player. And now, well, he has a long future coming up, and who knows how his career is gonna end. But he's of course in the great way, in a fantastic way, a natural goal machine, and he has showed also all this level in these first games at Manchester City. Not many days we needed to see that Haaland also is adapting well to Manchester, scoring goals and also giving assists. Well, now yes, all Barca players going to the locker rooms, and we are 13 minutes away before kickoff of this friendly today, fighting against ALS. Barca, Manchester City at the Spotify Camp Nou. There are some surprises before kickoff that, of course, you all at home will have the chance to see it. Also, all the fans at the stadium, the crowd that is getting full here at the Spotify Camp Nou with more and more fans. And the main protagonist, of course, today is this man in your screens, Juan Carlos Unzué, has been organizing this friendly between two of the best teams in the world. And here we see these beautiful images with Ronald Araujo also shaking hands with all these guys and persons suffering, unfortunately, ALS, taking a picture at the same time. And Juan Carlos Unzué there in that image. Well, now we are minutes away from this kickoff. Iñaki Peña today will have the chance to start between the sticks. Marc-André ter Stegen will start on the bench after playing two really good league games against Rayo Vallecano, keeping a clean sheet with 2 key saves and scoring just 1 against Isaac, and actually was kind of unlucky in that action. Frenkie de Jong, also a crucial player at Anoeta last weekend, and today in the starting lineup for FC Barcelona. Gerard Piqué, he's back in the lineup today, sharing defense with Jules Koundé. It will be a fantastic chance to see the Frenchman. Let's see, of course, if Barca can register him for the third week of the competition in that game against Real Valladolid. Here we see the Frenchman coming from Sevilla, one of the young talents in world's football, and a player that has to be really important in Barca's future. Jules Koundé today making his start at Spotify Camp Nou and facing Manchester City. Not an easy task today for all defenders. Ferran Torres, Rafinha, Aubameyang, a crucial player last season when he arrived from Arsenal, scoring many goals. Jordi Alba, he's back in the lineup after starting in the bench against Real Sociedad. And Ansu Fati with a big smile always in his face, and a player that, of course, has to be one of the leaders of this squad. We are all really excited to see this game between Barca and Manchester City. It will be a fantastic chance to see at which point is FC Barcelona. Of course, the great feelings against Real Sociedad last Sunday at Anoeta are fantastic news for all the fans. Of course, after the 0-0 draw at home against Rayo Vallecano that left everyone a little bit down after a fantastic pre-season and with fantastic feelings for everyone. Well, now the team are back in the top part of the standings with 4 points, 1 win, 1 draw, and at the Camp Nou this weekend there is a fantastic chance to confirm this great shape of the squad. let's see, of course, if the team can confirm it. But before that official game today, they also have a good chance to send a message, I think, to the world's football to say Barca are back. The Blaugranas are here again, and well, facing Manchester City will be a tough challenge, of course. Always special when Pep Guardiola is back here at the Camp Nou after his success, after making history for FC Barcelona. Well, the ALS squads that are ready on the sideline also to take their part in this game between Barca and Manchester City. And well, here also we see Miki Núñez, the Catalan singer, with a microphone. Let's see, because probably if he's there with a microphone, he can surprise us with something there. Miki Núñez, this Catalan singer, was part of one of the famous talent shows in Spain, Operación Triunfo, and well, he will probably be singing today. That's just our thoughts, of course, as we saw him with a microphone. Miki Núñez. 9 minutes away from kickoff at the Camp Nou. We are, all of us, expecting a fantastic evening here today. Is Barca Manchester City fighting against ALS, Spotify Camp Nou, a night, of course, to remember, and an historic day.
Just a few minutes remaining here at the Spotify Camp Nou until the game starts, with the players about to come on. And that is Barca fan and Catalan artist Miki Núñez, who's going to perform here at the Spotify Camp Nou right before things get started.